What's up, WineK family? I'm super excited to be going on this journey with you towards what for many of you may be your first 5K. I'm also super thankful that you opened up this video and have taken the time to watch it. Training with us is going to be super enlightening and very powerful for improving your performance on a 5K. But there's 6 more days of the week, and as I believe, and we at Ignition believe, consistency is what gets you results. So I'm going to give you a little bit of homework, some exercises you can do at home, a few training protocols you can use at the gym or outside when you do some running. Super excited, and again, thanks for tuning in. Alright guys, first up, stretching protocol. We give you a few different range of motion exercises to help prepare you for when you do your training for the WineK. Grabbing a foam roller or something as a pillar of support here. First up, we're going to do some ankle rotations, okay? Lifting my foot and rotating it around as far as I can, doing a couple big circles each direction on each side here. Nice. Moving up the chain a little bit to our hips. This is definitely where the foam roller or something to hold on to can be very important. Maybe even a wall. So I'll show you the hip rotations here. Going out and around. Also reversing the direction. Told you, you're going to need something to hold on to. Best you can to work within the range that you got. The idea here is that we're building control over your ranges of motion. Nice. Again, the same concept of moving your joints through its full range of motion here. We're going to apply, again, up the chain to the shoulders. Last one here. Reaching up and behind you. Up and overhead. Awesome. Once we move those joints through their full range of motion, I got one key stretch here for us that we can do before we hop into some more movement training, okay? This one, often called the greatest ever. Starting with the down dog position, back flat, driving my chest towards my ankles and my heels towards the floor. From there, I'm going to take one foot, step it up by my hand, driving my knee in and out. From there, that inside hand is going to reach up towards the sky. Come on back down. Try that on the other side as well. Again, doing the downward dog, back flat, driving your hips up towards the sky, your chest towards your ankles, and your heels towards the floor. Stepping the foot up by your hand, shaking that leg in and out, taking that inside hand and reaching towards the sky. Nice job. A few simple stretches to help you as you prepare to do some more movement training in preparation for this WineK. Hey guys, up next, movement prep. A warm-up to do before we get into some of our more 5K specific running conditioning exercises. So here we go, a few exercises to help strengthen the hips and strengthen the core. First up, I'm going to call this cross-body reach. Laying on your back, keeping your back flat to the floor, we're going to reach our opposite arm and leg down to the floor. back up. I'm going to do the opposite side as well, okay? Again, back flat to the floor, reaching opposite arm and leg down to the floor. Let's have you do 10 on both sides. Next up is our single leg hip bridge. Supporting myself on one leg, I'm going to be holding the other, bridging my hips up and down, up and down, up and down. Doing it again on the opposite side, up, down, up, down, up, and down. Again, we'll have you do 10 on each side. Next up for the core is the plank. A traditional exercise, but definitely still a very good and relevant exercise for running. When I do my plank, I make sure to have my pelvis in a neutral position. Here, super neutral, not extended, but very neutral with my pelvis. Setting up in a good position. Head, shoulders, and hips, heels, all in a line. Let's have you hold this for 30 seconds, okay? Next up is the side plank. Feet stacked, heels, knees, hips, shoulders, and head, all in a line. Again, I'll have you hold that for 30 seconds on each side. All right, guys, up next, a few running-specific exercises that we can do before we get into our conditioning protocol in preparation for the WineK. I'm going to give you a little explanation, then I'm going to run through all the exercises themselves, okay? First up, I'm going to be doing some marching, okay? Marching, want to make sure you move an opposite arm and leg together, hitting the floor with your midfoot, more towards the toes rather than the heels. After that, we'll progress to skipping, high knees, a bit of running, low intensity, and a little bit of running at a higher intensity. All right, guys, I got your heart rate up, worked on your running pattern, and I think we're ready to go with the more specific conditioning. Remember, keep your breathing very rhythmic and stay light on your feet.